Hello everyone, welcome to our math class. Today we will discuss about sine rule, and this sine rule I'll give you some formulas which you will understand how to find the unknown length and unknown angle for particular triangle. The main important part you should know that the sine rule is used only for non-right angle triangle. Only for non-right angle triangle. So don't use this rule for right angle triangle. For right angle triangle, we have formulas of Pythagoras theorem and trigonometric ratios of sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. But if the triangle is non-right angle triangle, if it is not 90-degree angle triangle, then you have to use sine rule. Okay. And one more thing, what is important in this? Mostly in this sine rule, mostly in this type of triangle, there will be some information given to you in the question. So if that question has this information, only then you can use sine rule. Okay. Suppose I'm saying two angles will be mentioned in the question. And one side will be mentioned. Okay, so when you see the question, you will see that whatever information we are going to get from the triangle, you will have two angles there in the triangle and one side. Okay, so this information is given. When this information is given, only then you use sine rule, because there is another cosine rule which we use for other non-right angle triangle, which I will discuss you in other video. Okay, so let's start. Just to understand the theory first, I will try to draw a non-right angle triangle with three different colors here. This is blue color, and let me take yellow and red. Okay. Now, if you see the side A, just opposite angle of that side A, just opposite angle of that side A is this, right? So this is the angle. I am going to write it with the yellow color so that it is clear to you. I'm talking about the angle A. That means just the opposite side of that particular angle is considered as side A. Okay, they both are linked to each other. You will understand more when you start solving questions based on this. Okay. Similarly, there is a red color line here, that is a side, and just opposite angle of that side, I will take it as capital B, and the opposite side of angle B is small letter b. Similarly, this blue color line, if you see, just the opposite angle of that is this part, this angle, that is C. So I can write the opposite side of that angle C as small letter c. So these are the sides. We cannot mismatch them. If you mismatch them, the formula will give you wrong answer. Okay. So you need to write the correct values. Fine. Now let's talk about the formula. Here how we write the formula, it will be like this. The side divide by sine of that opposite angle of that particular side. So there is a side A here. The opposite angle of that side A is capital A, that is angle A. So we will write it as sine A. Similarly, equal side B, that is small letter b, side B, divide by just opposite angle of that is capital letter B, sine B. Okay, and C divide by sine of capital letter C. So I have shown you with three different colors so that it is clear to you about which side and which angle we are talking about. Okay, and remember one thing, that is, if the formula is having side in the numerator, so small letter a, b, c, they are the sides, right? So if the sides are in the numerator, we use this formula if the question is asking you to find unknown length, to find unknown side. Okay. If the question is asking you to find unknown angle, the formula is different. It's not very different. It's, if you remember the first formula, the other formula is very easy to remember. Why? Because we are just going to change the places. So it will be sine A divided by A, sine B divided by B, and sine capital C, capital letter C divided by small letter c, that is a side. Okay, so this is the formula. These are two things which you should remember in sine rule, the formulas. If you write the side in the numerator, that means you're finding the unknown side. If you want to find out unknown angle, then sine A should come in the numerator and side should come in the denominator. Okay, this is the basic theory of that, and let us solve the question. Okay, to solve the question, I will just start substituting the numbers, because every time for the triangle, it won't be ABC or PQR. It can be different letters also, right? In the exam, they might give you different letters. So how to use for those type of triangles in the formula? If sometimes they don't give you letters, then you should be able to write. Okay. Let's solve first question. This is a non-right angle triangle. And as I told you here, two angles, usually if you will use sine rule only when two angles are mentioned and one side is mentioned. So I'm going to do that in the question here now. So I will mention you this angle as 35 degree, this angle as 40 degree, and only one side is mentioned. That is, suppose this is 6 centimeter. Okay. And they are telling you to find the length of this side. There is no letters given here. There is no labeling given for this triangle, but still we can solve. Okay. So the information given is two angles are mentioned and one side is mentioned. The other side we are going to find out. Okay. Fine. What you have to do here, the first thing what you should do is, in the diagram, see the angle first. Okay. If you see the angle 35 degree, just opposite side of this 35 degree is x. Okay. Similarly, if you see angle 40 degree, just opposite side of 40 is 6. This is a link between this side and angle. So we are going to use this link in the formula. The formula is formula is telling you A, B, C. We don't have to worry about all the three letters A, B, C. We have to take only two to compare. All three is not required. Just take two, either A, B or A, C, like that, and you compare. Okay. Now, how to use this? As I told you, whenever you're finding unknown side, the side should be in the numerator, right? I'll write here. The side should be in the numerator and sine of that particular opposite angle. Okay. This is the very important. It can be any side. Now here there are two sides given to us, 6 centimeter and 40 degree. Since we are finding the unknown length, we will write the value 6 first, because that is a side, and just opposite of that side angle is 40. So sine 40 degree. Okay. Equal, the other side is x divided by the opposite angle of that particular side is 35, that is sine 35. When you are using sine rule, you don't have to worry about cos and tan. Sine rule is having only sine. That is why the name itself is given sine rule. That's why we are using only sine here. Okay, we are not using any cos or tan. In sine rule, it is only sine. So you don't have to worry about that. It is always sine. If this step is clear to you, the next step is very easy. Just we need to find the x value. That's why we have to get rid of this sine 35, right? So this will go across this side. It will be like this: sine of 35 degree multiply 6 divided by sine of 40 degree equal x. You can use your scientific calculator to calculate this. I will first find the division, that is 6 divided by sine of 40 degree in the calculator. I got some answer, then multiply, press the button multiply, then again sine of 35 degree. My answer is x equal 5.353959 dot dot dot. Okay, it is important to mention this step because sometimes some calculators will give you different decimal numbers. Up to 1 or 2 error will be there always, mostly. But this is like you are telling the examiner that this is the value I got in the calculator and I'm writing the final answer. According to this number, I'm going to write 3 significant figure. Okay, so then you can write final answer 3 significant figure 5.35. It is a side, so we need to write the proper unit, that is 5.35 centimeter. Okay, very important to mention this step because that will clearly say that these are the values you are getting in your calculator, and you have done accordingly. You have already round off the value. Even if there is one number error, the examiner will understand that you have done the calculation correctly. Only the mistake is with the calculator, not with you, right? So let's avoid those mistakes and let's be more specific to give the answer. Okay, so this is the first question I explained. Maybe 2 more questions we will do based on this concept. Next question. If you see this triangle, again, you will see that it is a non-right angle triangle. Let me draw it a little big size. Yeah. What are the information given to us in this question? This is 45 degree. This is 52 degree. This value is given 7 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. Okay, but if you see, when we are finding the side, I told you 2 angles and 1 side will be mentioned, not 2 sides. Okay, so let me put this side as x. You have to find out. You can pause the video and try to find this question. Once you get the answer, you can again play the video and try to check whether your calculation is correct and answer is correct. Okay, fine. As I said, if you're finding the length, unknown length, the side should be in the numerator. So let us take this 45 degree. According to this 45 degree, the opposite side is this. So I will write x divided by sine of 45 degree equal, the other side is 5 centimeter divided by, because these are opposite to each other, right? Sine of 52 degree. Again, x is in the numerator here, only we need to get rid of sine 45. So it will be x equal 5 divided by sine 52 multiply sine of 45 degree. You can divide the value 5 divided by sine 52 first. 5 divided by sine 52. Got the answer. Now multiply, press the button multiply, and then sine 45 degree. I'm getting on my calculator 4.48665 dot dot dot. Okay, it's important to mention the dot 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 because it indicates that the number is not it is not stopped there. There are more numbers behind 5. Okay, it's not only till 5. And now we will round off this value up to 3 significant figure 4.49 centimeter because it is given in the centimeter. Okay, so yeah, this is how you should solve the question. In our next video, I will explain you how to find the angle using sine rule formula. Okay, thank you.